The Wild Wild West.
We're starting now. All right.
Start now. All right, cool.
Hey, we're here.
Hello?
What the hell's going up? Connor McNutt, Devan Costa. We just had some secret talk that we,
Some secret talk.
Top secret
Well, it's
dog.
going to look bad now because then the thing we're talking about. Okay, we didn't have that kind of secret talk because we're about to talk about the BAFTAs.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Look, I can assure you, it was not that. That was not that secret talk. But
No.
the you know what I'm talking
The guy
about?
with Tourette's, yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, of course,
I came
of
in
course.
weird because we technically did have.
We were
personal
talking-
talk.
yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
were,
yeah.
yeah.
We also started 3 times in a row right now, which makes things awkward. But,
Yeah.
100%.
The BAFTAs thing was
everything's
weird.
on the up and up. You can be assured of that. Which camera? You can be assured of that. Guys, thanks for coming.
dude,
Of
thanks for
course,
having
we know
us.
we're a pretty big get. So
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
anything
you
to
guys,
help.
You're lucky we're here.
I'll take it. I am genuinely lucky you're here. You know
Thank
what I
you.
mean?
Yeah,
Thanks.
I'm fucking
Thanks for
pumped
having
you
us.
guys are here.
Me
Yeah,
too,
man.
God dang. So, with all the formalities out of the way, we're talking BAFTAs.
BAFTAs.
We're talking BAFTAs.
We're talking
It was a
BAFTAs.
crazy situation because I thought Sinners was overrated, but I think that guy went too far. And then I had to check out the Tourette's guy's movie. Have you
Yeah.
seen it? 12 Years a
What-
Slave?
No.
That's
haven't
the
seen
movie.
it?
That's the Tourette's movie. It's
What
a
is this
crazy
mo- what
fucking
is this
movie.
It's called I Swear.
Yeah.
What is it?
I Swear.
I swear.
What did he? Was he the director, writer?
No, he's
No.
just, it's based on him, and an actor, really good actor, plays him in it, and it's very good. I watched it like right after the
He
the
was
N-word
the
dropped.
guy. It was that's a crazy marketing.
It was,
campaign,
that's,
by the way.
Yeah.
That's Gen
I
Z.
felt
That's
like it
different.
was
Yes, dude.
intentional. Yeah, because I
Also,
immediately
like-
watched the movie.
Also, they apparently like missed the Oscar like cutoffs by like a week or two. So this movie's gonna be in circulation for like the next year.
Yeah.
Wait, so-
Like it'll probably get nominated next year for the Oscars.
Yeah.
So like we'll hear about the Tourette's guy for the next year.
Unless he gets killed by a
Why
black
was he at the
woman.
BAFTAs though? Tourette's guy.
He's a British guy. He's actually kind of famous in England.
okay, but
John Davidson.
He's a white boy.
He's a white boy, yeah.
why
he's
would
crazy.
his-
He's a crazy
we
white
are.
boy.
He's a very crazy
Yeah.
white boy. Why was his
He's never
movie,
said it to Idris Elba, which is interesting.
Why? I don't know, dude. Like Michael B. Jordan is jacked.
Yeah.
You shouldn't
Yeah.
say it to anybody, whether they're weak or strong.
He said it to
but-
Delroy Lindo too, who like
Yeah.
is like an older black dude and
Yeah.
probably really heard it
Yeah.
directed at him at times.
Okay, so
you know?
and this has been kind of the well, first of all, I'm curious, why was his movie being nominated, or he was just an actor?
yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
The actor that
The
played
guy who
him
plays
won.
him won.
But
Yeah.
was he played by a black man?
No.
What are you talking about?
Is BAFTAs for black?
No,
No,
it's British.
no,
British. No, it wasn't the fucking NAACP awards.
You think there's
the whole
a
time-
segregated award
I thought it
show
was
for
the
black
There's
people?
the BET Awards.
Right, no, BAFTA's
I
not
thought-
that.
I thought it was like the BET, British BET.
No.
You thought it was like badass film awards.
Yeah.
That was black actors film.
That's very funny.
The whole time I was like, dude, he did it at the
No, it's British.
I thought he did it
It's
at the
just
British BET Awards.
No, he did it
So
at
this
the
is
British.
just like the British
yes,
actors.
yes.
It's a
I
guy
mean,
who's like
it's their
actually like he's
Oscars.
like a crown jewel of London. Like everyone loves this guy. There was like a documentary series about the guy.
Yeah.
And then they made a movie out of it. So like he's like, I mean, he called like the queen a cunt to her face.
Yeah,
Did he really?
His one of his best friends died, and when the cops came, he goes like, "I killed him.
Yeah.
You say the
Yeah.
thing that's
Well, the
never
guy can't help
happened,
Okay,
you know.
and thanks for clearing up the fact this wasn't the British BET. I the whole time was going, whoa,
The
that's
British
crazy.
BET Awards.
I love that
yeah.
you thought that.
I
That's
thought that the
great.
entire
That's
time.
beautiful,
That's
actually.
really
you got a beautiful mind, dude.
That's great.
You're like, how cool of London? They have a black award show. Good for them,
I just
dude.
thought it was.
That's so funny.
That's
Yeah.
embarrassing. So, okay, here, and this is the question now where it's like, because I've read a lot of the comments on it, and you do have a lot of like black ladies and even black guys being like, that shit was in him.
He knows what he said.
He knows
Yeah.
what he did.
Yeah, of
well, there was
course.
two things.
It
There
is
was-
in him.
They should have edited because apparently they did edit out Epstein stuff, but
Yeah.
they didn't edit out the N-word.
They
And
also
they-
edited out Free Palestine.
Yes.
Sorry, that's what it was.
And he was
Palestine.
calling the host of the show like a homo the entire time, and they edited that out too.
What?
Yeah,
He didn't say
yeah.
homo. He's, fat,
Yeah, obviously,
but
yeah. Yeah, he's got the disease.
You,
I also have
You
Tourette-
got to do it.
I also have Tourette's when I see
It makes
Alan
you feel
Cobb.
better.
Also, if his Tourette's made him go homo, that would have been like
People are like,
genuine-
you know what you're saying.
That's in you.
Yeah, it's funny. The like the inflection is like so harsh. You know,
That's
what
the
if he had
thing.
like Tourette's that was like sing song? You know,
True.
You're gay.
That could be.
Like, that'd be
Yeah,
fun.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
potential therapy.
Broadway
Yeah.
Tourette's.
That could be a potential therapy of getting him to kind of like
Yeah.
sing it out. But that's I mean, I personally don't think the man that was like some sort of showing of like innate evil. And it's also like the question is like what person? It's like, does that mean the word is there or the sentiment to use it?
It's just that you've heard before that that's the worst thing to call a black person.
Yeah,
so
for
then
sure.
you say that. That's literally like the disability.
Yeah.
You say the worst
Your brain
thing
just
you could
goes to
say
the
to
taboo.
somebody. It goes to the taboo, and you can't help it, and it like helps you like live. You feel like I've been watching all these like Tourette's people talk about it, and yeah, it's like you can't. It's you feel like you're going to explode unless you don't get it out, and then they also just go like they like bark and shit like. They're fucking animals, man.
Yeah, they're.
The guy was podcasting at the BAFTA.
I think honestly, I think Tourette's are now the most. I thought for a while I was like, it's definitely straight white men, most dangerous people in America or the world.
Yeah,
Tourette's have replaced. I think
Tourette's,
are
dude.
the most
Yeah,
dangerous.
yeah.
We gotta keep an eye on them.
I mean, you have
caused
like
a
Eric
crazy-
Cartman disease. I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty
Yeah.
I mean,
brutal.
they're terrorists. They're literally
Yeah.
terrorists. If
And
you have
then-
Tourette's, you're an evil terrorist.
He
Yeah.
didn't apologize technically too, and black people on Twitter at least are very upset by that.
What was his apology?
It was
It was just
like,
explaining
yeah.
the disease. You know what I mean?
Explaining it because in the movie there's an entire scene where the lady that takes him in is like, you don't need to keep apologizing for something you can't help.
Yeah.
A black lady? No, okay.
Yeah, it was Whoopi Goldberg played his mom in the movie.
It was Monique in the movie,
Yeah, so
So
actually.
in the movie, and the guy, there was an actor who played him.
Yes.
It was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Who
So
probably had the time of his fucking life.
Imagine getting that role.
Just saying it all over fucking.
where they're like, hey, man, you're going to get paid like $100,000. You guys say the N word a bunch. You're like, oh, no.
Yeah, you got to yell it out.
Oh, fuck. That's
He didn't, in the
terrible.
movie, he doesn't yell the N word in the movie.
No,
probably not.
But now, okay, here's another thing, Matt. There's a scene in the movie where he's like painting his new flat, like his apartment with his friend, and it's like green paint, but it looks dark green. And he's like puts it on his face as a tick, and then he like puts it on his friend's face, and they start doing it. And that clip has surfaced on Twitter, and black people are like, "So there's a blackface scene in this movie too?"
But it's a dark
green face.
It's like a dark green, and it has nothing to do with race. He's just being like wacky and painting his friend's face, and they're like, "Oh, But now that's like an evil.
Yeah,
Like,
there's,
like this is a thought out thing, and the movie is
Yeah.
this like secret racist.
there is like a weird like cognitive dissonance with like, I don't know, black people on Twitter where it's like they would like go to like a kid's birthday party and a guy that gets painted like a giraffe. And they go,
for sure.
You're doing blackface?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
No, it came. The problem is though, if you're somebody who's like, really prides yourself on being like socially aware and empathetic, you came to a very nasty crossroads. Or like, whose side am I on?
Yeah.
Black
It's
people's
tough.
or the disabled.
It's tough because
Yeah.
also he there was apparently like a mic and like he just said like, why was there a big mic in front of me? The BAFTAs wanted this to happen.
That was actually
Yeah.
not a good. So they had it. They had the guy who was just all night.
People
just kinda
think he was
The boom mic on him? Fucking the entire time.
No, there's this idea that he was front and center, like wearing like with a swastika tattoo on his head, just like
Yeah.
screaming the worst things of all time. He was like 40 rows back apparently, but somehow like kind of mic'd. And they
Yeah.
cut everything else but this part.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Wait, they missed every. Oh, they scrubbed
cut
everything.
somebody on stage said Free Palestine. They cut that.
Maybe they were kind of. There's a couple guys where they were like, well, you were saying he was yelling like gay stuff too the whole time.
To the host Alan Cummings kept like saying like, just so everyone knows, there's a guy here that
And he'd be like,
can't
"Shut up."
stop saying it. And,
By the way, imagine being gay and your last name is Cummings. That's so funny, dude. That's incredible.
That is pretty sick.
and
That's
that's
awesome.
driving the Tourette's guy crazy. He's a fucking brilliant man.
Yeah, he's my favorite for sure.
No, but it's also just created a war because he's like a very like he's an earnest figure in England. People really
Yeah.
And they
love
like
him.
that he said "fuck the Queen" or called the
Yeah,
Queen.
it's
a
because
cunt.
it's
Well,
so
they forgive it.
They
They're
forgive
like,
it, and the
yeah.
Queen forgave it.
Sure.
Like it's.
Yeah.
She has bigger fish to fry right now. One of her sons is running wild.
She's
so-
also
Exactly.
dead, Matt.
God damn it! I don't know anything.
Queen is dead.
Who the fuck's running England right now? No wonder they're having guys scream out in the
This is
awards.
the Tourette's
Pull that.
people are running.
Son's
Yeah.
a damn pedophile.
I mean,
Award show, they're yelling out insults.
they're just I don't know.
That guy fucking knew it. I fuck that guy. That guy.
He knew what he was doing,
deep
actually.
in it. That is the core of that man's.
No, he's a
entire
sick man.
You think
He's a
he's
sick
racist?
man.
He's a sick
His
man.
life
yeah.
should be
Yeah.
ruined more than it has been his entire.
So you're on the
life.
same page as Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx was like,
hates the
fuck him, dude. He knew what he said. Meanwhile, Jamie Foxx is like telling Leonardo DiCaprio, just fucking say it all you want,
Yeah,
dude.
he goes,
Django, it's your actor.
Tarantino's got the N-word
It's
pass.
such a weird flex to be like, yeah, that motherfucker. If like I'm trying to think. I feel like if a guy with like Down syndrome tripped me on accident, and I turned around, I was like, motherfucker,
Yeah.
you know what you did.
I know.
Yeah.
You fucking know what you did.
It's like when an evil, like reptilian, like grandmother of yours, or like I guess like even somebody's mom, they start kind of like, oh, they're forgetful now, but they say like evil things in between the forgetfulness, and you're like, I know what you're fucking like fucking Livia Soprano or something.
Yeah.
Where you just like, I can't tell. Like, the people have said you have a problem now, so but I still kind of think you're fucking with me.
It's also it just is so unbelievable if he has like a track record of like, oh, we kind of love this guy, and then he just gets the BAFTAs and he goes, finally, my evil dark
The
philosophy.
long con, it paid off.
Yeah.
I've been faking Tourette's for years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
He
mean,
thought he was
right.
at the BET Awards like you.
it's just insane. It's such an insane thing to not immediately be like, yeah, okay, that guy. But I think what happened is it fell too neatly with who was the other the fart lady?
Yeah,
You see
fart
lady
N-word
who yelled
lady.
the fart
Yeah.
N-word?
She was like, hitting a
Oh,
nail.
yeah.
I think that was like a stun grenade for black
Yeah,
people where
totally.
they're kind of like, wait, what the fuck was
Yeah,
that?
they're like, stop being so silly about it. We don't know how to get angry about
no,
this.
it was
Yeah.
it was just kind of like, because that was clearly, a slip up. Although my brother was like, my brother is completely against HGTV lady. He's like, there's no way that was a slip up.
Oh,
No, dude, I think that's the
Okay,
thing
yeah.
she says all the time.
Yes, definitely.
She stubs her toe. It's just fart N-word. Like that's just in her repertoire.
But she was saying fart knocker is what she usually says. And it just,
you.
she must have hit her toe.
Hey, we've all
pretty-
been
she
there.
must have hit her
I
toe
mix
really
it up,
hard.
I confuse knocker and the N-word all
the
the
time.
It's
I
the
go, that
thing I
lady's got
do.
great N words.
Also,
Yeah.
here's the thing: is like, how bad did you hit your toe? Broken toe?
yeah.
It's like,
What I didn't understand about that clip was why did she go like, can we cut that? And some guy was like, no. Some guy's
No.
like, absolutely not. I hate you.
We
You're
can't
going
cut you.
down.
I hate you guys.
no, someone clearly just took that and released it.
Yes.
I think they're like live streaming or something like that. I think they're like Instagram Live.
Were they?
I had to be because why couldn't you cut that out?
HGTV getting into live
There's
streaming?
no way.
like,
I think someone took the card and was like sick.
yeah.
Really? You think
There's-
that?
dude, we were just talking about these Gen Zers,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
They
Yeah, they're
love
evil.
that shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Nihilists.
they do.
They're nihilists.
I think they are kind of nihilists.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. A lot of them are like big time grindheads though. So
What's a grind hit?
Like rise
like,
and
I'm
grind.
gonna grind. Yeah, rise
Oh,
and grind.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
grind.
yeah.
I'm gonna get to the next level.
Yeah, they don't care if they like die young. I mean, they're all fucking doing
No.
the micro fracturing on their faces,
Yeah.
doing meth and shit.
Well, Austin is also like it's like the capital of like the most boring 24-year-old of all time. Like all those like, get ready with me. Here's my day as a 24-year-old living in Austin. And I'm like, dude, kill yourself.
Yeah.
This
So
is the worst life I've ever seen.
I've talked to my younger cousin about that, and he was like, I was like, is this what you and your friends do? And he was like, no, none of us. He's like, none of us do that.
It is like a mind fuck because I'm trying to figure out like what Gen Z does or who they are. But because all the biggest people are like streaming all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's like a fair reflection of like who they are. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, I think they're completely checked out of like online stuff.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that I was just talking about like the rage bait of how like it's like if you get mad about something online, I think they view you as like a boomer fucking moron.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like almost if you get mad at all, it's kind of embarrassing.
Yep.
What was the sentiment we just had? If you don't say the N-word, you're gay.
Yeah.
Well, no, because that was we were talking.
Yeah.
No, because they'll just rip the end. It's
I
like,
know.
Yeah.
on the internet. And again, maybe there's just streamers versus other guys, but it does seem like young white dudes can just rip the N-word on the internet.
I mean,
And
Clavicular is constantly ripping the
Clavicular
N-word.
Fucking-
nonstop Fuentes. And
Yeah.
you can't tell me that's not trickling down.
It completely
Big time.
is. It's like an Xbox Live economy. It's just that's
Totally.
like now the culture. Is
No,
just say anything.
So that's what I think. I think it's like, I didn't predict this happening, but I think white people are taking the word back. I think they might be the youth. That
White
might
people
be-
are like, let's put the power back into it,
Yeah.
actually. The opposite of Jay-Z.
But it's got to be crazy because, like, I know black dudes that go Xbox Live and like, yeah, people yell the N word and blah blah blah, whatever. But it's got to be kind of a mind fuck to see like all these young white kids using it, and like as far as the internet goes, it's cool in the sense that it's working.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
I mean, we're being completely
it's
honest. The N word was gentrified by black people.
Yeah.
What happened.
Yeah.
And we're taking it back. All right.
It's like, but you got to
I'm
be
not, by
careful.
the way.
Exactly. You
No,
can't.
I'm
say
not taking it back.
I feel
don't. It's a
gay,
bad
like we
word.
just said. When I say the
Yeah.
N word, like I'm like retelling something. I feel like a teenager's gonna call me like a homo, or like something just pop out of a bush, be like, "You fucking gay." Dude.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, I think if you're like 22 and you don't say the N word and you're white, you're kind of, it's like kind of gay.
Kind of
Yeah.
gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is funny. I mean, dude, how crazy is
Yeah.
that?
They just, I mean, well, they're all at
It's a
home.
fad, too.
No
I
one
don't
can punch them in their room.
That's true.
That's
know?
true,
But you
yeah.
know what happened? I think it started. There's a lot of white rappers that started just like ripping it. You know, Jin Lee.
No,
He was a
Lee.
Dallas rapper. He's a giant redheaded man
Okay.
with long curly red
Oh, yes.
hair.
I've seen this guy. Yeah.
And
he's
he
good.
he was ripping the N word. He's in
Yeah.
jail now.
Oh, okay. He's in
He's in
jail.
jail. He got
Yeah. I mean,
trouble.
I've seen him like also like post videos like justifying saying it.
But then like he'll go and he'll fight like black teenagers in the mall.
Yeah. Yeah.
So his
Okay,
stance
so
is
he's about that life.
completely.
He really hates them.
no, he loves them.
Kidding. No, he's like,
Totally, yeah.
going to the ball to fight black
I think he
teenagers.
just roasts the ones he loves. But
Yeah.
but no, he'll have people like, if you have a problem, come fight me.
Right.
Then he'll end
Yeah.
up just being in like, near a smoothie.
Bro,
can
he's
and
fat
fighting.
as shit. Too.
He's fucking, and he's like 6'3". He's huge.
ugly as hell.
Hey man, I think he lives in Dallas. He can come get me. I'm not gonna
Relax.
say his
Come
other
fight me, dude. Let's go to the mall.
Bro,
Let's
you
do
do
it.
not-
I love you. I love this
He's
guy.
in jail. He's gonna get out of jail. He's gonna
All
fight
right.
you. He might not. He might just be a crazy ass white boy.
He probably is, dude. But he's good. He sounds like Big X the Plug, right? Kind of similar to that.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Fat, I guess. I don't know.
He just sounds fat.
I've never heard him. I never heard Big X the Plug, but I'm like, he's probably fat.
Oh, you'd love it.
Is Big X the Plug white too?
No,
Nah.
he's black.
Oh, okay.
No, but there's that. I think that's, the internet is like, because like you're right. You can safely say it onto the internet, and like, if you live around all white people, it's like no one's gonna beat you up really for
Yeah.
it. Maybe like, your lesbian cousin might.
They're also
come.
saying it with the A, right?
Yes.
So yeah, there's like people have a think it's not the same at all to them.
True.
Like when Nick Fuentes says it, it's in a way of like, I think he'd have a bigger problem if he was saying with the hard R like
think
every
so.
time.
I think so. He also claims that Kanye gave him
the pass, and yeah, he's a sane individual.
which.
Yeah, I mean, that's, imagine that's your justification.
yeah,
You're like, no, the most crazy man of all time said I could say it. So
he's getting his shit together though.
Yeah.
Kanye
I think
is
he
getting his shit
apologized.
together. Yeah.
It takes a big man to apologize to all the worldld's Jews.
It does. It
It's tough.
does.
You ever
Yeah.
done that before?
I've never been in that position
Matt,
before.
I do it every single morning. I wake up and I apologize to all the world's Jews.
Just get on Twitter. Sorry, Jews.
That would be nice. Just hitting him with just like inspo content. Like, what's good morning, Jews? Let's get it. This
Yeah.
morning, let's
Yeah.
fucking- but like really positive stuff. Like, good morning, Jews. Let's
That's
fucking-
like that's like the real life equivalent of like putting more shields in your chest in like Call of Duty. You see that every morning, you're like, all right, I'm good. I'm fucking safe again.
That poor guy.
let's get it, J Gang. Just call it J Gang.
J Gang.
Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by ZipRecruiter. I always find it impressive when someone can, let me talk about a skill I find impressive or a profession I appreciate. For example, Olympic athletes and their dedication to training, people can touch their nose with their tongues, or someone who can speak multiple languages. Well, those are good prompts, but I just love a good accountant. Guys, one skill I found tremendously helpful in my life recently is, let's say accounting. That's my new passion. I've been doing all of my own accounting lately, and I really like it. And it's helped me gain a better sense of what all of my accountants have done, and I love it. And guys should all develop this skill. It's very important. Having a certain set of skills is important, like I said, especially when it comes to hiring. And one of the best ways to make sure you're finding the right people with the skill set you're looking for is to use a ZipRecruiter. Try it free for yourself at ziprecruiter.com/secret. Along with their powerful matching technology, ZipRecruiter lets you use screening questions on your job listing to help you find qualified candidates fast, so you can make sure you're talking to exactly the kind of talent you need. It's one of the many reasons ZipRecruiter continues to be ranked it just says the number hiring site. I'm going to say number one. They didn't give me the number blank hiring site. Guys, I'm saying number one based on G2. I'm going to make that leap of faith for ZipRecruiter. Number one hiring site based on G2, of course. Let ZipRecruiter help you find amazing candidates with the skills you seek. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/secret. That's ZipRecruiter.com/secret. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
I hope Kanye comes back. I don't know, man.
He's coming back. Bully's coming out, apparently.
You ever listen to
That's
Bully?
what they say. Yeah, I love Bully.
Wait, what?
Bully was the album he put out that had like some AI songs on it, but he put it out at the time when he was going completely insane.
See, I didn't know what was real. So
Right. Some of the songs are like kind of fake, but man, he's just. And the funniest thing is that it's a really calm, like thought, like it's very like nothing's crazy on the album.
Dude,
it's really
beautiful.
lovely and nice.
It's beautiful.
And then you look at his, he's online saying like "kill them all," and you're like, well, "This is so nice to listen to. This is insane."
Yeah, dude, just sucking your cousin off.
There's this musician I like who John Martin. He was like this guy, like a British folk singer from the 70s, and he was one of the first people who was doing the looper pedal. So he would do these like beautiful ambient soundscapes, and then I learned he had been like beating his wife the whole time.
That's I know.
So he would like have a vicious altercation with his wife, beat her, and then go like out in like the other room and just rip like a beautiful kind of like
because it helps you possess. The hating yourself for doing bad things like helps the artist in some unfortunate way.
Maybe hating your wife is the key to success.
Hating or hitting?
Hating.
Okay.
Well, both. I think I think it'll come down to both for sure.
John Lennon used to fucking like beat women.
He wrote a song about it. It wasn't Jealous Guy all about
women are the N-word of the world.
Yeah, that was him trying to help them weirdly. That's dude.
He hated his wife so much. He goes, "You're the N-word of the world."
I'm gonna go hit my wife and go, "I'm trying to buy a house." That's what I'm doing.
The lyrics to that. You're like, oh wait, he was actually being mean. I thought he was trying to be the ultimate emancipator.
What a dick.
Yeah, that was a wild move he pulled.
Yeah.
I think women were like, yeah.
You
know what I mean? I've had a hard time believing they wouldn't be like, well.
No, I think they love that.
Yeah.
I mean, women have been fighting there's been that oppression Olympics for a while.
It is funny that they have been, in terms of like sheer numbers, they've been completely shitted on for the longest. Like if you go back into like history when you used to be able to fucking wrestle them and shit.
And then all they get is like Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
She just gets destroyed.
It really sucks, ass.
It's tragic. Kamala Harris.
They need like their own Farrakhan.
Yeah.
But that's cool. So when women get like too feministic, for some reason they lose their cool.
Unfortunately,
but they do that, and we go, shut up.
Yeah.
Like they've tried a million times.
They have tried it. But you know what? This is embarrassing of me to admit, but I don't know why, I got this idea where I was like, dude, I think women in like, heavily Muslim controlled areas are genuinely happier than women in the West. Like Sharia law and stuff.
Yeah.
Looked it up. Not the case.
Not at all.
I was like with Grok, like, but like, what about it? He's like, not even, dude. They're not.
Yeah.
They're so sad.
I love that like ignorant take.
That is
when
funny.
you meet a person from like a different culture, and you're like, oh, it must be peaceful. And then you're like, you Google, you're like, oh, they hate gay people.
Yeah.
It's actually illegal to be gay. They'll kill you.
I was like, maybe they're like, it's like as much as it sucks not being able to drive or leave your house and having to do all the
or have a clit. Muslim women are like, the clit is like the appendix. It's not really necessary.
It was a shameful thought, but I was like, maybe there's a certain freedom in that women actually. And then I looked it up. It's like, no, depression. And it's also like the reporting of depression is probably so low too. And it's still.
Right. Are they even allowed to get into that?
Well, that's why they asked them more like, they instead of being like, are you depressed? They probably like, no. So it's like, well, how did you ever feel like tired for days at a time? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, do you ever like think about just like sleeping forever? And then like hit them with all those questions. And when they collected a lot of data, it was
just
like,
coded killing yourself,
Yeah.
Like,
But then I was like, are Muslim men happier? And I don't think so. I don't think so either.
They're
the Middle East.
I don't know how
loud
you
and
can.
angry.
I think if you're like religious, you're just never happy. Like if you're like fully like God will hate me if I do anything.
Yeah.
You can't be happy.
But imagine if you don't beat off for one day.
I mean, I kind of lose my mind.
Yeah.
You'd be happy. I don't know. Lately, I've been able to go when I like do shows. I every now and again I'll go to a hotel, sleep there, not beat off, and leave in the morning. And I always feel good.
Yeah.
Like, man, I didn't leave a fucking disgusting towel for that lady to get.
That's why they're doing it. They're being Muslim guys are just considerate. They're like, the women have to clean up our jizz.
You're not jerking straight into the toilet. When I'm in a hotel,
At the hotel? I do that at home.
You jerk right into the toilet, like just
Sometimes.
get it out. Yeah,
If it's a late night sneak away for sure.
I know what you mean. Late night sneak away.
A hotel, I just whatever, dude.
Yeah, you just pay the rent.
Not my bed.
Yeah.
Treat hotels like shit. We just turned everything on at ours.
Dude, that's
before
our
we left.
favorite
We
thing.
go make sure turn the
This whole
TV
week,
on,
we
turn
turned
the air
everything
conditioning on, fan, get
your
everything
money's worth.
going.
Get your fucking money's
Yeah.
worth. Get your
Hey,
fucking money's
YouTube,
worth.
you stay on. You're my slave. I own you. But yeah, dude, it's just well, sorry, my bad.
You're not
Relax,
Gen Z. If you're
right?
Gen Z, you gotta
Tourette's.
I'm at the Baptist right now. My bad.
So, no. Do you ever lay in a hotel room and think about how many people have came in the bed that you're in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that top cover you got to worry about, right? That they always tell you about. Like
That's how I get cozy.
the one on the top.
I think about that and I go,
That's how you fall asleep.
ooh, it's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always, obviously people are doing stuff in there, but like I got hit with the like genuine scale of it. I was like, dude, it's like every time someone hits one of these beds,
Yeah.
you're coming.
Yeah. Me and my ex, she demanded to like leave a hotel in New York one time because there was just like kind of obvious jizz stains on
What?
yeah.
I thought you were gonna tell a totally different story where she like made you.
She
leave
made me.
jizz stains.
I
Come into
jizzed
the
all
pillowcase.
over her. She got the bed wet. It was a whole. She's a pig.
Dude, come on.
Yeah, dude.
Sick,
It is
dude.
funny to be like, there's too much jizz in this bed, and you get a different room, you just jizz all over the bed.
You go to the room, you're like, there's not enough jizz on this bed, actually.
Yeah, you lay down, nothing like crunches, or you don't see like a pile of dust just fly out and dry cum dust.
I kind of miss the days when I was like a kid and like nothing came out.
Yeah,
It was easier. You got the whole feeling. The orgasm happened.
That was the best.
Nothing
dude.
came out.
yeah, man. It
was
I don't
great.
know. The only downside of that is my uncle will be like, "What the fuck, man? I thought."
Trying to get pregnant over here.
Trying to get bukkake by my nephew. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, it just feels like I always let down my uncles.
My uncle hates it, dude. When he went molest me and I didn't come.
That's not funny at all. Well, I remember I went to. I'm joking. I've never been blessed, but I went to Penn State one time years and years ago, and it was like my uncle was there with his kid. We're all hanging out, and we would go to the bar, and I got hammered with my uncle, and I always like fuck around with him, but like anytime there'd be like a woman there, I'd be like, yeah, this is my uncle. And she'd be like, I was just so like, oh, great. He's like a handsome guy for his age. He always has been. And every time like I would kind of like hype him up and be like, yeah, he used to molest me. And then he'd be like, what the fuck, man? He was not. I was crushing him.
He's
with
like, Penn
hands.
State has no history of molestation.
It's totally true, but I would just build him up to a babe, and he'd be like fucking nice, and I would say something terrible, and they'd be like, oh, what the fuck?
I mean, it's kind of the ultimate bit with your boys.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, he's a pedophile. by the way.
I have a friend, Joey, that if we're in public at like a grocery store and I'm checking out, he goes, just so you know, this guy's a registered sex offender. Like every time.
I mean, doing that to your friends, just in a grocery store, being like, he's here to meet a 13-year-old
Yeah.
boy.
He levels it up too. He'll go like, he's a convicted pedophile.
He's a violent pedophile.
Violent pedophile.
How do you play it off?
I just go, he's not sticking out. I look more like a pedophile. I look guilty.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. He is. I'm not.
You can't fight it. You just got to laugh it off.
Yeah.
If I were like, no, and I like kill myself.
Trying to hit like Uno reverse, like, yeah, you're a pedophile, actually.
Yeah, true. You got to hit him with "you wish," but like he wishes.
Dude, you wish I was a pedophile. Your life would be so.
You wish.
In your dreams.
Oh man.
That's a fun prank to play.
Yeah, he plays a lot of pranks. They're not always fun.
Hitting if you have the video, the best one is a video, like, you have guys with the cameras, and you surround someone in a Walmart and go like, oh, you're here to fuck it. That is, I mean, someone's got to do that prank vid. That's got to be so funny.
They do. They
happens all the
It's
time.
not even like they don't even pose it as a prank video. They just get people in trouble. There's like these nihilist Gen Z kids. They just go to like Walmart and they'll just like point at somebody and be like, this guy, and he's not.
What?
He's just a random person. Yeah.
That sucks.
Sucks, dude. I
Yeah,
know.
the pedophile hunting is crazy. Part of me, like, I hate to be that guy. But
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to beat up an autistic guy. That's all this is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes I am like, I'm uncomfortable with how I feel like weirdly a little more empathy for the pedophile than the hunters. I'm
Yeah.
like, stop pouring Tabasco in his eye.
And obviously, like, kill that guy,
Also,
sure,
yeah.
but I don't want to see it.
It
You
is
know
no,
what I mean?
just take him out back.
Yeah, do something.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Well, it's like, you know, if it's hunting, man. You're hunting game. Sometimes you catch a big deer. Sometimes you catch a little deer.
Yeah, exactly. But when it turns into like an influencer thing, like you're getting views off this, you know,
it's gone down a little bit, but for a while there it was so insane how like
huge.
Akon and like T-Pain,
Exactly.
and all
they
these
started
guys.
getting like celebs to go on.
Dude, it was like part of the circuit.
Yeah.
It was like you're promoting your album, like you're gonna hunt a pedophile.
It's like
also.
Ty Dolla $ign is like shaving Epstein's head, pouring Tabasco in his face.
Those were so weird though. It's like, I mean, because those guys are being hunted for real, right? So it's like there's a pedophile who's in his head, he's like, dude, I'm about to get some little boy pussy.
Yep.
And then Akon shows up. He goes, this is the best day of my life.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Akon's gonna serenade me fucking a boy. And then he's like, oh, it's the worst day of my life, actually.
Yeah,
It's
Akon's
all
here to
over.
get me.
He's like, play Locked Up. Can you sing Locked Up?
Yeah, it sucks when they're clearly, you're like, oh, this person is like either severely autistic or like has something. And you're like, oh, dude, all right.
They kind of always are, though.
Definitely
man.
stop the guy from molesting.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta stop
Yeah,
him, but
yeah.
it's like, I don't know. That should be, you gotta get him
I mean,
back.
just kill him.
Sonic, bro.
Yeah, you can just kill him.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a comic I
Right?
know.
I mean, why
true.
not? Why kill those people?
Yeah.
You think so?
Pedophiles?
Yeah, I mean, all for sure. But it's saying
Yeah.
if it was like, if you have severe developmental delays and all that stuff, and then like you get caught being a pedophile, when people like beat them up, I'm like, all right, dude, definitely.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah,
it's a disability.
Blow up the. It's kind of like the Baptist.
There's going to be a pedophile at the Baptist next year, dude.
No, that shit was in you. I know what the fuck is in your soul. It's evil.
You ever see the pedophile fight back and they're kind of good? They got hands a little
No.
bit. There's a couple videos where like they beat up the pedophile and the pedophile's like, I'll fucking square up right now. And they almost lose a fight to the pedophile. And I'm
Bro.
like, dude, could you imagine getting your shit rocked by a pedophile?
Buff pedophile.
Holy
Like an Expendables
fuck,
pedophile. God damn.
Yeah, Stallone pedophile.
Yeah, it's definitely is not his first rodeo.
Rambo first kid.
It's not his first rodeo. He's trained. They probably caught him slipping back in the day.
Yeah,
Now
totally.
it's like never again. Has someone for real almost lost to the pedophile in the
Yeah.
Walmart?
Yeah, in like a convenience store, like a liquor store.
Walmart should have like a boxing ring for if someone finds a pedophile.
They should.
Let's take it to
Yeah.
the
They should
ring.
absolutely do
Like
that.
Disney jail or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Should be an old black guy. Like, come on, put on the gloves. We're gonna settle this like men. And then you get in there and fucking.
Also, at this point, how dumb do you have to be as a pedophile? It's like, if the kid's asking you to meet at a fucking gas station, it's a trap. Are you not seeing these videos?
Come on. I mean, your dick's never led you to a strange place.
No. Never once. Not a gas station. I mean, like, all the videos are at a gas station or a Walmart. So if I was a pedophile, I'd be on my P's and Q's being like, I've seen the videos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not meeting at a Walmart. That's an obvious trap. I'm going to get my ass kicked.
You know what's funny though? That now now that I think about it, it's pretty. You know, like the bar lets out at 2 a.m. That's kind of like that's 3 p.m. is the pedophile's 2 a.m.
True, dude.
You know what I mean? If you're like a
True.
teacher pedophile, you're like, fuck, it's
True.
almost 3 o'clock, and you're like, so like, what do you?
You guys just going home after this or what? We can keep the party going if you want.
Yeah.
You guys want to do robotics class?
Well, that's the thing. Like, we're kind of okay with is the women pedophiles. Like there's been like a revolution going on lately where it's like every week there's a decently attractive teacher that like fucked like a 15, 16.
Has that been happening still?
Yeah.
Happened like a week ago,
Yeah.
And she
They're
was
reading-
hot.
It happens
She was
all the
hot.
time.
Yeah. Well, now they're reading too much Darren erotica.
Yeah.
That's why they're fucking becoming
And it's-
Yeah.
pedophiles.
They also like
Are
make
they-
TV. There's like shows about it, and it's like hot. The show's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, it's
What was that FX show called? Like The Teacher or something like that with
Yes.
Rooney Mara
Yeah.
or whatever.
There was a new book that just came out about it's from like a what is it called? I think it's like Jeanette McCurdy. I think she was a
yeah.
She has a
The
book
Disney
called Half,
girl or whatever, right?
half his age, and it's about like a 17-year-old seducing her teacher. I read the whole book. I mean, I was going to have her on.
I'm on my third reread. Actually, I can't get enough of this book.
I was going to have her on because I'm like, man, that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
because you wrote the book. You could have. It was a senior. She could have been 18, and like,
Yeah.
Sure.
you know, then you would have been. But it's just like, you know. So I was kind of curious, but I read it, and it was like kind of. I mean, it was like really fucked up. I can spoil it if you guys want to hear the ending.
I would
Go
love to
ahead.
hear that.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
But it's like, so the story is there's this chick, she's 17. She's like white trash. Her mom's kind of like never there. Her mom's always trying to find like the dude that's going to save her.
Hot.
Yeah. So
It's already hot as hell, dude.
so,
White trash is so hot for some reason. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is.
so she, you know, and then she has this teacher, the creative writing teacher who like loves her writing and thinks she's like super smart. And then she just becomes as a 17-year-old obsessed with like how he's just like he has like a a belly, he's a receding hairline, and how she's like, I want to make this guy feel good, and like I'm gonna show this guy how to like
Oh, like a pity, like I want to give him a great moment.
She's like, I
She's
just
a
love
saint.
this guy.
Yeah.
I want this guy.
She's the nicest lady of all time.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And then so she just like sees this guy and he gives her like, some positive attention. Like, I like your writing. And it somehow just like triggers something in her where she's like, I am going to this guy will be mine. And she like seduces him and he carries out an affair with this lady or this girl. And eventually leaves his family for her. And then she just like, they're about to go on a flight together. And she's like, this guy sucks, and just leaves. That's the whole book.
That's the ending?
Yeah, that's the whole book.
Oh, man.
But they have like, there's like a bunch of very gratuitous sex scenes written. And it's pretty.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
God.
Yeah.
That's kind of hot.
You just described the most bleak book of all time. Thank God, dude.
But yeah, it was pretty wild. I read it and I was just kind of like, fuck, that's pretty wild.
Like, what do I
Yeah.
take from this?
She realizes you don't need a man to justify your existence.
Mm.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I'm
that's
not
pretty much
just
it.
my femininity.
Yeah, and the mom goes to Romanaholics Anonymous.
Romantaholics.
It's not sexaholics, it's romanaholics.
It's just like obsessed with flirting.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
The fact that there's
interesting.
like a guy that's going to come save you.
Yeah.
There's going to be romanaholics. Dude, I'm
right.
telling you that the erotica books aren't even so much about the like sex as it is like the two people finally colliding. Like, what are the circumstances leading to that? Is it high class, low class?
Well,
Yeah.
Because if not, it would just be literal porn.
Yeah.
So
It kind of is like porn comments put in a book.
yeah.
But it's more so about like the it's more about the situation around it than like just kind of like.
Right.
And then she sucked his dick. It's not that. It's like they're from two different families. They're not supposed to see each other. He's rich. She's poor.
Romeo and Juliet.
He sees, pretty much.
Yeah.
He sees something in her. I like touch her and you die.
Yeah.
That's about a guy. If like someone touches a girl and a guy's like, I'll fucking kill you.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. They're getting charged up off of like a homicidal.
Do you
guy.
have that? I don't have
Yeah.
that at all. I'm not like protective over my wife in that way.
I don't.
Like
Yeah, I
I
can get
don't
a
like
little
when she gets
angry.
hit on, I go, cool.
I'll get a little angry. I was in
Yeah.
a casino and a guy was like, he was in a slot machine like this, and when she walked by, he did one of these, and he like leaned almost on the floor, look at her,
Fell.
look at her ass, and
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you? And it'll get me every now and again.
He's like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
on
mean-
fentanyl. I'm sorry.
You can cross the line, but I was at a bar in New York with my wife, and I'm sitting at a bar stool, and she's in between my legs, and I'm like kissing her neck, full lovey-dovey. And this like black dude walks up. He looks like Quavo from like Migos.
Yeah.
And he comes to me, he's like, hey, mama, you got a man or what? And I was like, I'm literally holding her.
I'm
Yeah.
kissing her.
And he was like, yeah, this is my husband right behind me. He goes, I bet. And he walked away. And I was like, can you believe that guy? And I was like, that's the coolest guy I've ever seen in my entire life.
I would have been furious.
I was like, the confidence to like see what the situation was, be like,
Yeah.
you got a man?
That's fucking
Crazy.
wild. That shit fucking. It makes me so angry,
Yeah. No,
I was just shocked. I was like struck by it.
dude.
was like,
I've almost.
that's why I don't put myself in those positions.
True. Stay away.
Never with a woman in
that's why I'm an incel, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. Something about that really chaps my ass. I was.
I don't think it's weird. I think it's a normal thing to get
No, I think I'm like abnormal.
Something about
When someone pretends
men
I
cucking me in public
Yeah,
chaps my
Something
ass.
about a man pretending I don't exist and trying to fuck my
Yeah.
wife for some reason grinds my gears. It
Yeah.
fucking
Hey, you're really weird, man.
pisses me
That's
off.
weird
You
as
gotta be
shit.
more like him, dude.
You gotta be more like me, dude.
Well, I'll deal. I mean, maybe I should zen out. I mean, it is the fact that I'm cortisol spiking like that in public is
Oh, yeah.
embarrassing.
Dude, clavicular
Cortisol
would
spiking,
be
getting
a
frame
shit.
mogged.
I know.
These foids are getting to you.
The voice out of my
What do you-
No, well, the thing is too is like, my wife's black, so every now and again, like younger black dudes will like try to like.
What if me and Devin had the worst reaction to that?
I go, what?
We go, what?
Well, every now and again they'll test me as like a thing or like to
Yeah,
just,
sure.
And I'll completely 100% Irish spaz and be like, fuck y'all, fuck you, fuck you, fuck your face.
I got the Irish spasm for sure. Dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Once it gets going,
You can't stop it. It's really embarrassing too.
No, I was at like a thing with her like coworkers one time, and like some like 20-year-old popped off, and I like fully was in his face, like I'll fucking kill you. And she was like, "Dude, can you please chill?" He was like so young.
He's like, dude, I'm a virgin. Can you please leave me alone?
I'll fuck you right now.
I'll fucking kill you. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I have that in me.
It's
big
embarrassing.
time.
I'm gonna, I'd like to chill, but I don't know, man. I can't do it.
You
dude.
seem so zen. You seem so chill.
I'm zenned out, but if I lose it, it's gone. Like it's just a flick of it's.
I'm
it's
kind of
gone.
the same way.
I am pretty chill for the most part. I can kind of chill and be like, all right, what does this actually affect? Is this a big deal?
Yeah.
But every now and again, if I'm in the right mood, you push my buttons.
I got to get hammered to have the confidence to just scream at somebody and act like I could fight.
That'd be nice. Drinking, I'm either like very friendly, but that is the thing. If I'm drunk enough and like someone, it can be like the littlest thing. I'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. There's some flip switches.
It's kind of scary.
All of a sudden, I think I'm strong and I can handle anything. Fighting words don't exist. I'll say anything to you, and I'm like, what? I'll sue you if you hit me.
Yeah. Hitting the I'll sue you is always great.
I've yelled that many times.
Yeah.
Hit me,
at
I'll
bars.
sue you. So nice.
I go ahead. I'll sue you. You don't know how the legal system works?
Could you imagine like actually following through on suing somebody?
It makes me laugh thinking about taking it that far.
Actually happened to my buddy one time.
Really?
We were at a bar in Pasadena, and he like got like a booth, like he paid for a booth with like bottles and all that stuff, and he kept inviting girls over, and they're like, "We're with our husband."
I like that.
He's like, "Get over here, shawty," you know. And then the girls are like, "We're with our guys. We can't come in." He's like, "Fuck your guys," and the guys got all pissed, and we had like, die down the situation. We're like, "All right, everyone chill, whatever, blah blah blah." Me and my friend went to the bathroom. We came back. He's just getting stomped out the booth by all these guys.
No.
Like absolutely fucked up, like eggs on his fucking head.
Did he? It was the
Getting
booth-
killed.
Was it high ground?
Yeah, it was like a table, like a secret, like like a club type table.
Yeah. But what I'm
They-
saying, was it up higher than like? Or,
Yeah. It was like elevated a little bit.
Damn, he couldn't defend the position. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly. He had the high ground.
That's
This
what
is
I'm saying.
crazy. Yeah,
But I mean, it
he was by himself.
literally siege warfare.
We thought we like killed the situation. It's all good. We come back from the bathroom. He's just getting fucking stomped out completely, bleeding everywhere, bruises all over the place. He woke up the next morning. He sued the bar for like lack of security.
Hey,
Huge
Yeah,
settlement.
That's a thing.
did he really?
Bro, I think he got like $150,000 from this bar.
What?
Yeah.
Lawsuits rule.
Yeah, isn't that
Damn.
crazy?
I sued Postmates back in the
Postmates
day.
for what?
I just they banned me for stealing food, so I sued them and I won like $24,000.
What?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but like, yeah, they like the app banned me, and then I you get like those mesothelioma. You just sign like an email, like sure, I'm a part of a class action thing.
Action.
And one day I just kept getting calls from some law office in Chicago. And I'd be like, what is this? I kept ignoring it. And then finally they got a hold of me and they were like, we think you could go to arbitration and this. And I was like, oh, this is like a real thing. Why am I guess I signed something that most people don't.
Yeah.
So I put myself in a situation where I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll actually like be a part of this.
Why did you get fired again?
Oh,
You're stealing food.
Get an order and then cancel the order and then eat a meal. I had like,
So they had a genuine reason to fuck.
yeah, but
Yeah.
no one's working for them.
Sure.
So I'm like, fuck, but my phone's gonna like.
Wait,
no,
so were
like
you delivering for them or ordering? Canceling?
yeah. I did Uber. I would do them all at the same time.
Got
And
you.
like,
And they would have an order, and you would just be like, "Actually, I'm not going to take this to the person."
yeah, sometimes. I mean, technically, Postmates, I didn't steal the food that often. Uber Eats all the time. Uber Eats constantly. I'd call Uber. I figured out that they didn't track your like car or who you were. And it's just some like sad lady in like the Philippines picking up the phone. So I would, at the end of a night, at the end of a long day of delivering food, because if you cancel the order, you also get paid for the mileage too.
What?
Like, whoa, we're sorry.
Oh, you
like,
get to the restaurant and you go like,
I can't do it. And they're like, oh, it's okay. Your car is broken. Fine. Just try to get back out there. But so at the end of every delivery shift, I would like work. You make like $60 at working like 9 hours.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
terrible. No one tips.
Yeah.
Just delivering to like celebrities and
I always tip my Uber Eats driver.
thank you.
Same.
Thank you. It's appreciated.
Did you ever deliver food?
I was a pizza guy for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have the empathy.
I have the empathy.
I tip the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
So do I.
Why wouldn't
Same.
you?
Same.
They're risking their lives
Okay,
to bring you the food.
And you see the service charge. I think the service charge gets people being like, fuck them. So I did, as a pizza guy, it was the same thing. It'd be like, there was a delivery fee that
Yeah.
the restaurant would
Yes.
take.
Yes.
And I would get my
Yeah.
tip. And it was,
So like it was like my version of like giving myself a little nice end to like a long day.
Yeah.
So I'd wait for a huge order. Like a gigantic, I'd like feed my friends. And so I'd go pick it up and then I'd get in my car, I'd drive a little bit away from the restaurant, and then I'd call and I'd be like, my car broke down. It was kind of fun. I got to like pretend like to act and stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I'd be like, I don't know, it's just my car, the engine, it's
Exploded.
smoking. I'm dead. And they go, oh, it's okay. Just try to get back out there. And then they'd cancel it. I'd get paid for like, an 11-mile drive. And then I'd get to keep all the food. I did this, like, I'm not kidding, once a night for like 7 months straight. But I felt bad initially the first time I ever did it. And then I found out that like the restaurant, they still get paid. Like it comes out of the like Uber. Yeah. It's not like the people have to remake it, but they didn't like, they don't lose their money or whatever.
The dude eventually gets his meal just a little later. And he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then, that's kind of sweet, actually.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm not like super proud of it, but.
Sorry to interrupt the podcast, guys, but this episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. Shoot your shot on PrizePicks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. That's right. PrizePicks is now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first $5. PrizePicks makes every dunk, every dime, and every board that much more exciting. So don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. It's got me thinking about discussing specific players that I've seen play really well with my audience right now. And if I had to guess or think of one guy who I think's really got it in terms of basketball, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this guy. His name's LeBron James. I think he's just been spectacular out there. And I'm really admiring what he's doing. And if I was on PrizePicks, if I was on the #1 app for sports picks, I might say, maybe I can win big on this LeBron feller. PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Pick from all your favorite sports, anything from basketball, baseball, hockey, UFC, soccer, college basketball, tennis, golf, esports, and more, if you can believe that. Get in on the action. PrizePicks is now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code DRENCHED to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCHED to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right. Hey, real quick while I have you guys, I have some shows coming up. And, we have some good news and bad news. The good, depends on, for me, the good news is I'll be in Cleveland and Pittsburgh this weekend, March 6th, Cleveland, March 7th, Pittsburgh. And I'm not fronting. I think both shows are going to sell out. So if you want to come, here's your CTA, your call to action. If you want to come to those shows in if you want to come to those shows, I almost called it Klitzburg. That's crazy. Cleveland, Ohio, or Pittsburgh. Freudian slip. Just come. You can get my tickets. I think there's a link in this video to get them. Pretty sick. And also after that, I'll be in St. Louis, Missouri, Indianapolis, St. Paul, Missouri, I guess that's MO, Missouri, Des Moines, Iowa, Phoenix. Here's the big one, guys. All of them are selling pretty well. God damn, that Phoenix Celebrity Theater it's not till April 17th. So we have some time, but that show's in the round, and I actually enjoy performing in the round. So if you want to see my butt for like good 10-second stretches while I do my thing, and I'll turn around, I'll show you my bulge at the Celebrity Theater as well. It'll be butt and bulge all night at the Celebrity Theater. Just an angry little micro bulge. I'll wear some joggers that night so everyone gets their money's worth. They can all go, ha ha ha, look at that. It's barely sticking out. Guys, I'll be in Tucson, Arizona. Toronto's a big one. 2 shows. Again, not bragging, nature of the beast. 2 shows, both have sold out in Toronto. I'm thinking about adding a third. So, Canadians, I know I've said a lot of bad things about your country. I was just fucking kidding around. I love you guys. You guys love me more than all these bastards in fucking Phoenix, Arizona, apparently. So, come on out to the shows. And then Chicago, of course. I'll be at the Riviera Theater. Probably going to add a second show there, hopefully, because that thing done sold out May 26th. So, whatever. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Go to mattmccusker.com. And, come to a show, man. We're having a good time. Also, I'll be doing Algonauts in Austin, Texas. That's once a month. I do that where me and Tim Butterly take people's cell phones, project their algorithm through Instagram, usually on the screen, and, try to get a picture of, like, who is this person? What is the algorithm being sent to them? Or what is being sent to them through the algorithm? What does that say about them? What doesn't it say about them? Because you can't just judge someone on their algorithm. Or maybe you can. I don't know. Come out to that. That's at the Creek and Cave. So if you go to Creek and Cave ATX, you can get that. And last, and I don't remember the saying, last and cool enough, guys, I'm tired. Last and most importantly, Noble Bomb. I'll be in Philadelphia March 16th. I'm just visiting family. Figured I'd strut my stuff on the old flagship stage that is Helium, Philadelphia. I'm gonna get some of my friends, and we're all gonna try newish material, stuff we're working on. It'll be fun. Come out. It'll be St. Patty's Day weekend. You can get drunk if that's what you feel you must do. And if you're trying really hard not to be drunk, well, try to hold out. Come to the show. Be sober. Be fun. Learn how to be fun while sober. Or get fucking hammered on St. Patty's Day. It's really up to you. All of these, I'm laying out choices. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to coerce you. I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm just giving you choices. Do whatever you want. Love you guys. Back to the show.
Pardon the interruption. This is Sean Gardini. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'll be in Salt Lake City, Utah at Wise Guys Comedy Club March 27th and 28th with Nate Marshall. So please come see that show if you'd like. And I'll be at The Comet in Cincinnati, not Comet Ping Pong, just The Comet in Cincinnati on May 22nd and 23rd. So please come to those. That was a little joke there, but I'd really like to see you guys at the show. So please come if you can. Tickets are at SeanGardini.com. And we also have Optimum Noctis at the Creek in the Cave in Austin, Texas. Me, Nate Marshall, and Lemaire Lee every first and third Tuesday of the month. So thank you very much for your time. Pardon the interruption. Enjoy the rest of the show.
No, I work for Insomnia. Do you guys have Insomnia cookies?
Yeah.
So,
well, I know, not in LA.
Do you
actually,
know
no.
of it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I worked for Insomnia Cookies when I was in college. I had this idea that I was like, dude, I could totally stay up all night one day a week and be fine. So I was like, I'll work during the day, go to school, and then I'll stay up all night and deliver Insomnia Cookies and just ride it into Tuesday. This is how dumb I was. I was like, you don't have to sleep every night. If I do
it's like the worst version of hustle culture I've ever heard.
I was like, if I just do one all-nighter a week, I'll take a nap. I'll be fine.
Totally.
And I did Insomnia Cookies, and so I would go in there, and I wanted to do my bike, and they're like, we have enough bike delivery people. You have a car? I'm like, yeah, I have a car. So I get this big order, put it in my car. I pull up to the place, pop my tire on and Philly has a lot of these metal lining to the curbs.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why they do it. They'll do a curb and they'll put a coping on it, and I just popped my tire because one of them was sticking out. I was like, fuck. So I'm sitting there with a pop tire. I call Insomnia being like, yo, my tire's popped. And they're pretty much like, yeah, just figure it out. I was like, fuck. So I'm like, okay. No support whatsoever. Yeah. And it was one of those cars that had the hubcap key where you needed to get a certain thing from inside to even take the tire. And it was just I was stressed out. Right? It was a very stressful night. And luckily this old black guy came up. I was like, what the hell are you doing? And he was like, he saw it. And he goes, oh, that's a Mercury. I had the soft top Mercury Cougar. Okay. And it was old black dude sweating the shit out of the car. So they were like, bro, you need the hubcap. So this old guy came up. He knew exactly what I needed. Pause and hooked it up.
He's walking over to you, zipping down his pants, like, "Oh, what you doing, man?
I know what you need."
He completely dad bogged me, and he knew. He got you need a security key. He showed me. He took it out. And he paused again. And then he fixed the tire. So he fixed the tire. So my black daddy came and fixed the tire. Yeah. And then so I go back to Insomnia, a bit of a chip on my shoulder now. So they were like, "Oh, you ready for more deliveries?" And I was like, "That's all you guys care about, huh?" I hadn't slept. I hadn't slept all night, so now I'm all sensitive. You guys don't even fucking care about me, do you?
There's nothing worse than working at a job and people care about the job. Your higher ups. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I worked at Abercrombie and Fitch.
Did you?
Come on.
Was that shirtless or was that Hollister?
They asked me to do shirtless, and I said I can't do it because it's $100 a day. I was like, that's not the price.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's bad, to be shirtless in a mall.
That's fucking nuts.
I didn't know him in high school. We stopped hanging out with a guy when he got a job at Abercrombie and Fitch.
Really?
I mean, we're kidding, but we were kind of we really
I don't mean to
brutalized
brag.
him for doing it.
Yeah.
I don't mean to brag. I got recruited.
Whoa!
Genuinely by 3 different Abercrombies. I'm walking a community college campus. People are like, "Do you want a job?" And I was like, "No, I'm good." And then the third time I was like, "All right, I'll take the fucking job."
Really?
Constantly happening. And
You're
then,
like, thank you, Mr. Wexler. I'll be glad.
but dude, I worked there for I think 3 weeks.
Damn.
Worst job of all time. It's like 4-hour shifts. It feels like it's 10 hours.
Yeah.
They pump the perfume through the vents. You're like nauseous, headache.
Retail is the one job
Dude,
I've never worked at.
anytime
It's-
Just hearing the same song over and over again, stacking pants.
people who work retail, I'm like, why are you doing this? Work anywhere else.
Yeah, it's people get addicted. There's some people I know who just do retail, of
Yeah.
like the clothing stores. A lot of younger women do it because they can get the discount and they can get their clothes.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it always seemed like super fucking miserable.
Well, dude, yeah. So I'm working there, and like, I also got like class action like checks from these people all the time because they were just fully illegal, you know. Like, so I get the job. They make me buy an outfit. Like, you have to dress head to toe in Abercrombie.
Oh, yeah.
They make you buy it. So I had to spend like $140 on an
It's a
outfit.
deep discount though, isn't it?
It's not. It was like 20% off.
What?
It's an expensive store, and I was like fucking 19, you know.
Yeah, that's kind of brutal.
So I remember like I went, the manager was like this like really like gay guy, you know? And I go and I put my shirt on and wear a large. I like baggier clothes. And he goes, it's not small enough. And I was like, for real? And he goes, yeah, tighter. Put a medium on. And he goes, not tight enough.
What?
And I was like, what? This is crazy. You're like, you're raping me right now. You know?
That's crazy.
I go put a small on. Dude, my arm's like cutting circulation off. And he's like, perfect.
Yeah, it's Kevin Spacey.
And then they make me like pose for photos for like the employee catalog. I have no fucking clue what's going on, but I'm truly in a shirt that's like killing me and pants that are killing me. And then I just had such a weird vibe from that I was like, I can't do this job. And I put my 2 weeks in. I was like, I'm out of here, you know?
Yeah.
And then that manager came up to me.
Fine, you can wear medium.
No, for real, dude. It's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. He heard that I put my 2 weeks in. He comes up and he goes, so I heard you're too good for the Fitch.
Wow.
Dude, I quit now. And I left. I just left the store. Too good for the Fitch. I was like, you're the worst person I've ever met, dude. Good for the Fitch. So, heard you're too good for the Fitch.
Oh, no.
This is like a guy who's like a career manager of Abercrombie.
He's probably the regional. Yeah.
Dude, he moved from Salt
Yeah.
Lake City to Glendale, California to like manage this Abercrombie and Fitch.
That is the thing with retail. It sucks, but if you become like a regional or whatever director, you kind of have like a cakewalk the rest of your life. You just like drive around and check on stores, and you get paid like $100-something grand.
Yeah,
for sure.
I
yeah.
mean, I know people that like make a really good living, just like they work their way up at like In-N-Out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now
yeah.
they're.
I
they
knew
make-
I know a dude who did it at Target like years ago, and he was just like the regional VP or something. He's like, I just drive to stores, and I'm like, man, it looks good.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a good job.
No.
Like never once.
Dog walking was sick, but I think the boss.
The money's not good though,
Money
right?
sucks,
Yeah,
yeah.
money
No,
sucks.
the
I'm saying,
money's
I've never like
terrible.
once had a job where I'm like, I could do this.
Yeah,
I worked on a weed farm for a while. It was kind of fun.
That's kind of chill.
You could just smoke weed and
Yeah.
trim and shit
You know
like
what? I
that.
painted with my friend. That was nice. We painted houses.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty. I actually like kind of like that. And I got paid, decently.
Mm.
Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you. So the I just completely forgot the whatchamacallit, what's it called? Insomnia cookies or whatever.
Mhm.
So that when I pulled back up and I could tell they didn't care, I went in. They're like, can you take another order? And I was same thing. I was like, I'll take an order. I was like, I'm taking this right home and eating it. But like, yeah, I'll take it. Like, so I take an order and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go give these to my roommates. We're gonna eat cookies. And then I like forgot my jacket, and they were like, oh, dude, can you take another order and like a bunch of milks? And they hand me like a fucking massive cookie order with a bunch of milk. And I was just like, I'm definitely taking this all home. So I went home. I just left, and I was like, I went back, and I was like sitting there eating cookies with my roommates. And then I had the phone numbers for the orders on the little slip.
Yeah.
So I started calling them and being like, yo, I'm outside. Where are you? And they're like, what? I don't see you. And I'm like, oh, come outside, man. Like, so I had this guy walking around.
Looking for cookies.
Dude, I was like 19, and I called him, and I was like, oh, dude, I had to spin the block. There was a bunch of like really shady guys standing outside. And he was like, where? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I think it was like a gang outside.
You gotta watch out for those guys, man. They're always trying to steal my cookies.
And he was like, oh. And I was like, just keep coming down. I'm like, wave your arm so I can see you. So the guy who was outside, I had him doing all these like weird like calisthenics.
Yeah. You're like, I think the Bloods are in Ambler, Pennsylvania.
It was University of Penn.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I was like, dude, there was these guys out there. I think it was like a gang, bro. What the hell? And he was just like, I don't see anybody out here. I'm like, yeah, I'll be back, man. I gotta spin the block.
Dude, for my own safety, I'm not making this delivery, dude. Can't do it, dude. I might die.
But then I called the headquarters of Insomnia as one of the other deliveries that never got ordered. And I called, I was like, hey, my order never came here. And they were like, well, you know, blah, blah, blah. And like making all these things. And like, as they were like, hey, we'll figure it out. I was like, I probably shouldn't eat them. I'm so fucking fat anyway. And they started being like, oh, come on, man. Don't say that. I'm like, no, I'm a fat piece of shit. I just shouldn't even have, I don't.
Probably the weirdest shift that guy's ever had. I mean, like, I think I have to talk to, he's going to kill himself. I don't know.
The store finally called me like an hour later. Like, are you okay?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm chilling. And they're like, okay. And they just hung up.
Yeah.
Like, all right. That was the end of that.
I used to deliver whippets to a drug addict.
Did
in,
you
like,
really?
Compton. Yeah, because I don't even understand. You can go to a smoke shop and just buy like whippets.
Yeah.
And there's
Galaxy
somehow
gas. Yeah.
like it's like I guess the law like is like, oh no, people also just love whipped cream in stock or something. Like I don't know. But yeah, and this guy tipped very well. He would literally answer the door like a Breaking Bad meth head, like in a robe, like, hey guys, and like grab this big package of like, whippets I would get him from like a smoke shop. For like Uber, it was like legal.
Dude, so apparently if you do whippets all the time like that, your body just stops producing vitamin B12. Like it like fucks you up. That's
It
why
like
people
puts
go
holes in your
paralyzed.
brains too, right? Like your brain has like weird spots in it
Maybe.
from, I don't know. I've heard
Probably.
that. I don't know.
The
But
biohacking whippet addict. It's like you got to supplement with the whippets.
Well, there was a lady who went like paralyzed. Like her like legs stopped working. Because it's something to do with your body not producing like certain things and like it just shuts it off.
Yeah.
Dude, did you ever fuck with 7-OH?
I don't know what that is.
No.
7-OH is and it's funny because I brought it up one time because I just like found out what it was. And I like brought it up on a podcast and never finished talking about it. So people were like, dude, whatever you do, please don't do it. It's like 7-OH is kratom that's been like processed and refined. Almost like, you know, there's like Percocets and then Oxycontin, where it's like the same ingredient, but you just make it super strong. So 7-OH is the shit they sell at gas stations that's like stronger than morphine.
Yeah.
But you can just go buy it at a gas station.
It's insane.
So like people go there. So you're there, you know, you're at the gas station. You're like, yeah, let me get some Zins. And those guys, some of the guys would be like, oh man, try the 7-OH. And people are like, what's it like? It's like, it's very chill. And there's dudes that start doing it. They become literally, they got to go on like fucking like methadone to get off. Of the
crazy.
gas station.
Christ. It's like the smoke shops were selling spice for a while. Where it was like the fake weed. And
Yeah.
people were having like seizures and shit.
Dude, I've talked to people who do like a lot of drugs and like meth, heroin. They're like, dude, K2 is fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Which is, you know, same thing. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's a big jail drug. People they would do K2 in jail because it's
Is
like
that
they don't.
ketamine?
No, it's
what's
spice. It's
Oh,
like
spice. Yeah.
synthetic weed. Call it deuce.
Yeah.
So they just like crush. You're like, yeah, dude, we're smoking deuce. And like my friend who's done literally every single drug you can imagine is like, bro, fucking K2 is fucked up. I'm like,
Yeah,
for real?
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't smoke weed
creepy.
even. Like,
You should try spice once.
you think I should?
No.
I'll lose
No,
my
I
fucking mind,
I knew
dude.
dudes who could smoke like ounces of weed.
Yeah.
And they would go on probation. They would smoke spice,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Bro, that was fucked up."
He smokes weed. He turns into like the Coney 2012 guy who just starts jacking off around
Jack
San
up shit,
Diego. naked.
It fucks you up.
Dude, it fucks me up in a crazy way. Last time I smoked weed, I was probably like 24. And my friends from California, I was living in New York. They sent me like a weed pen. I ripped it twice. I was up till 5 a.m. crying because I couldn't remember like Alan Rickman's name. I'm like in bed with my wife. I'm like, what's his fucking name? She's like, who? And I'm like, in Harry Potter. And she's like, Daniel Radcliffe. I'm like, you bitch, no. I made her go on like IMDb and she goes, Alan Rickman? And I go, yeah.
Oh God, I love weed.
Dude, truly. And then like I remember like that same night, I was like such a cliche. I was like watching Family Guy to comfort me. I was like, I need something like comfortable to watch.
Yeah.
I would laugh at a scene in Family Guy and then start crying because I forgot what I laughed at.
Oh no!
Weed does something to me that
Jesus
it's
Christ.
unbelievable what it does
get
to me.
Alzheimer's.
I get Alzheimer's. Truly, dude. I have dementia when I smoke weed. And I'm scared, you know?
There is something scary about that though, because I used to smoke weed constantly and like having like the coolest thought ever that's going to change your life, and
Yeah.
then 2 seconds later going, "Wait, what was that?"
Right.
And you go,
Yeah.
Forget it. Yeah.
What the fuck is going? Yeah, you do get like.
So I do that and then cry like a baby.
Yeah.
I'm like way too emotional. It fractures me, dude. What
I
the
used to
fuck
get so
did I
high
laugh
that I would
at?
forget what room I'm in. So I'd be like so high, and I'd be in the bathroom like peeing, and I'd finish peeing and just be sitting there like, and then it would slowly be like, where am I? And I'd look around and like, oh fuck, man.
I used to smoke so much weed that I'd get like panic attacks from them, and like, but I knew how to handle them, and I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go put my feet up, get some blood to my head, and then the next day I'd be like, that's good weed. Not thinking about like that's kind of a crazy experience to have had.
I would also on dates when I was younger, I would get secretly so high from edibles and go on dates.
Yeah.
So like I'd be like a movie date, just like chill with my wife now. We went to the movies one time at like, middle of the day, and I was like panicking from an edible. I went in the bathroom, and I'd be like mid-date, like staring at myself in the mirror, being like, dude, you can alter your reality right now. You don't have to be afraid. It's all in your head. And like go sit
Now get back in there and enjoy Wuthering Heights. All right, you have to.
I know. It was like a
For your
Marvel
wife and your family, you have to enjoy it.
Watching like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I go back in and be like, what's up? I think I just hacked my fucking brain right now. Like, I'll never be afraid.
I
ever
think
again.
I'm Iron Man, actually.
We're immortal. I just found out we're immortal.
Yeah, I'm like such a baby with it where I'll like, it's like a little bit.
It changed my brain over time.
Yeah.
I just smoked
Yeah.
it so much that as I got older, I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Like I'm like nervous and uncomfortable in public now. It used to be like the total opposite.
No, I
But
know.
it just fucks me up now.
Yeah, I'm just not a drug guy at all. I've never done cocaine.
Me either.
Yeah, never will. I don't
cocaine.
understand the point, really.
Never will,
you know?
never have.
I did Molly for the first time with Devin.
That's sick.
New Year's,
Yeah.
That's
and
cool. Molly's chill, I think.
I lost my mind.
Yeah, at a party it'd be tough, but I feel like was it a party?
It was an Airbnb in Joshua Tree. It was sick. It was actually great. Like
We were alone. It was just us.
It was just me and Devin holding each other. We became one. I'm caressing his back.
No, Molly with the bros is nice though.
It was me and all my
it
like
was
high school
cool.
bros and Devin and
Everyone's drinking too, though, so
Yeah,
you're not
I mean,
really
fuck
getting the
yeah,
full
that'll-
experience.
yeah,
The
dude.
kicking on Molly does. This is kind of embarrassing because I've only ever. Well, this isn't the embarrassing part, I think, but I've only ever taken it with my wife. We go to a hotel room, we take it, and we just like chill.
That was
Yeah.
the best part, though.
That's chill.
Yeah,
but
that was
when
great.
It kicks in. I need her to like hold me because it hits me so hard that
Do
I'm
you
like,
shake?
Yeah,
No.
When it
like
hit
I had
me-
it well, the first time I ever did it, like earthquake, like the whole world started shaking and it came on, and I like
You ever seen like
vomited
Butterfly
and-
Effect?
yeah.
You know when he like transitions to a new timeline?
It's-
That's how Molly hits me.
Yeah.
The whole world's doing this, and I was like, holy fuck, this is the most scared I've ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The high was cool. The come down was the worst I've ever felt my entire life.
So, yeah, the come down for me is not bad.
I
Right?
didn't have a problem with it.
I learned if you just smoke a little bit of weed during like a vape pen during the
I'll
come
lose
down.
my mind.
Yeah.
But like that's my brother was like, just sip it from the vape pen, just have a
Shit.
little bit. That actually did help. Last time I did it was like the come down was kind of nothing. I went out and I ate a huge meal.
Same. I felt like really happy actually for
Yeah.
about a week after I first did it.
Yeah, I felt
Like,
If
kinda
I
chill.
if
like,
I
it
if I coped with
lasted.
the come down with weed, I wouldn't be here today. I think it would actually kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the come down can be. I could see it being kind of uncomfortable.
Dude, I feel like I was going down a roller coaster for 3 days straight.
Really?
I had that like
No.
body anxiety, like my stomach's in my throat.
Really?
3 days straight.
I think my baseline is so low and depressive that like the Molly wear off. I'm just like, all right.
I still feel like
Back
I
to
mean,
the
like he
old-
hates when I discount that it's the Molly that gave him this feeling. We were like binge drinking for days on end. There's like
I've never
nothing
drank with
worse
it.
than alcohol. Like it makes
Yeah.
me. I have like visions when I'm hungover. And shit. Like,
Dude, I'm the same way. If I drink heavily especially if I like tackle like 2 days together, I'm like anxious and depressed for like 3 days straight.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't help for sure, but I've been hungover a million times. I'm hungover right now.
True.
So,
Yeah.
I
Same.
feel all right, you know?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. But no, I think maybe the Molly by itself, if you ever try it completely by itself, I don't think it's that. It's pretty chill, actually.
Yeah, the first time I ever did it, I had like 2 tall cans. I was like, this sucks. And then my friend had given me a bag of Molly because I was very depressed about Kobe dying. And he was like, you
Fine.
gotta
That's fair.
get out of this funk, man. He's a great
Very
guy.
nice, yeah.
Love you, Mark.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were all gonna do
very
like
LA.
It was very,
Very
yeah.
LA,
We were
yeah.
all gonna do like mushrooms, and then it just kind of fell through. And I was just kind of like, man, fuck, I wanted to like. It was in the pandemic, so
Yeah,
we're all
yeah.
stuck
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, that sucks.
So I just kept like dipping into this bag of Molly. throughout the night, and then it all hit at once, and everything shook, and it was like crazy, and I vomited, and then I went into the bathtub and just like kept feeling like the tub and shit, and then I just stayed up all night watching Kobe highlights and just going like this, like in front of the TV.
Did it help?
It was amazing. It was like
That's
amazing.
nice.
Everyone else hated me because I kept vomiting and making their lives horrible, but I had a great time.
No, it was great, man. My best night was their worst night. It's awesome. You know?
It's so funny all night. Just
Truly, my friend came upstairs to check on me, and I was just like doing this in front of the TV.
like a cartoon character.
Cartoon
You're like,
happiness.
you're like a Sims character
Yes.
that's glitching.
I
you
went
know?
to bed grinning. Like I remember falling asleep. Like it was amazing.
I mean, I've seen you watch Kobe highlights sober. It's the happiest I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I love
kinda
it.
Sick.
Love
Yeah.
him.
Kobe freak over here.
Love him.
That's awesome.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
That's awesome. My cousin played against the Mamba in summer league.
For real at
Yeah,
Lower
my cousin's
Marion.
like a
or-
really he
Yeah.
was a really good basketball player, and he played in the summer league. And I remember him being like, "Dude, there's this guy's from Italy," and he's like, and my cousin was really good, and he was just like, "Bro, like this guy's a freak. He's definitely going to the NBA."
That's
It was
unbelievable.
Kobe.
That's
Damn,
the greatest.
that's so
I met
sick.
Pedro.
Yeah,
When I started doing comedy with Pedro, Pedro said he went to Lower Marion, and I was like, "Can I shake your hand?" Like, that was the coolest thing ever to me.
My dad went to Lower Marion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
oh snap.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
I mean,
Well, guys, I think we did it. We're at an
Yeah.
hour, and I have to go now pick up my kid,
okay.
and
Cool.
we're gonna have a date.
Sick.
Little date.
Little date with
Nice.
the kid.
date,
Nice.
What are you- what are you gonna do? What's
Because
all-
I have two kids, and
Yeah.
the one's going to gymnastics. So every now and again, when one of them's busy, I get to do like one-on-one.
Mhm.
What are we gonna do? We are going to. Well, it's funny. She picked out her outfit she wants to wear, so she's gonna wear. There's like an outfit she got.
This is the cutest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
very
this is
sweet.
great.
Yeah.
And then we got to go to the Thinkery, which is like a kids museum, and just like
Okay.
let her play in there, and probably go out to like early dinner.
And take her to the mothership.
Top it off at Mitzi's.
So we're gonna go. I gotta go pick her up at 2:30. What time's it right now? Oh, perfect. 2:30. So
Sweet.
That's great.
Hell yeah, man.
sorry, I don't know why I said. I'm
I
just
should
excited
have
about it.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It just sounds.
No,
Yeah,
it's
what's
alright.
your fucking problem?
I
dude?
know.
That's
I
it.
know. You're happier than me. It's fine.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, man.
Oh, do you have anything you guys want to?
Yeah, Hate Watch podcast.
Hey, watch podcast.
We're both on
yeah.
that, and Lemon Party. We were banned off
What the hell's up
YouTube
with that? Is it
recently.
coming back?
There's a much more powerful Jeff out there than Epstein, I believe. Check out Lemon Party. It's fine. It was just somebody kept reporting us or
Okay.
something.
Hey, you guys
But
want to get it back on YouTube's or you guys?
you hit up people, no one gives you a response.
True.
We got some emails from like our ad people. No one responded to us.
Okay.
I don't know, but
We'll figure it out.
it's fine. You know.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, watch podcast.
Love
Yeah.
you.
See you guys.
Bye.
Watch new episodes of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast on Spotify.
Do it.